Number 10 says, how much time will need to pass for 6 coulombs of charge to pass through a wire with a current of 5 amps? So we know that our current is 5 amps. And I know that I'm looking at, 6 coulombs of charge, so 6. And how much time? So we're looking for time. So let's plug in our values to our equation. So I've got I equals Q over T. Okay. 5 amps is my current, so I'll write that in. So 5 equals, and then I know that when I find, and this is a squiggly line just to be clear, this is not a number. So Q is 6. So up here for Q, I'll write in 6. And then we're looking for T. So after we plug it into our equation, we're going to move time to the other side. We need to get this denominator up into the numerator. So how we're going to do that is this. We're going to take 5 equals 6 over T. Okay. And I'm going to bring time up. I'm going to multiply both sides by T. So T times 5 equals, and then 6 over T, so I just brought this whole thing down, T. And I'm going to multiply that side by T. Alright? So now I have T on both sides, and here I have T on the numerator and the denominator. So we'll bring this full circle. So T times 5. All I'm doing is I'm rewriting this up here to show you what's going to get canceled out. So 6 over T times T. So we canceled out, or we can cancel out now the T on this side and the T on this side, since it's both on the denominator and the numerator. And then we're left with just 6 on this side. So now I've got T times 5 equals 6. And that's a 5, not an S. Okay, so, equals 6. So now I know I want to solve for T, so I have to solve for answer. I have to isolate this variable. So we're going to rewrite this over here, and we're going to solve for it. So T times 5 equals 6. I know that I can get T by itself by doing the opposite of what's happening over here to this 5. So I can divide by 5. And I'll do that to both sides. I can't just do that to one side. So T times 5 divided by 5. So now I can cancel this out. So my 5 and 5 cancel out there. I'm left with just T equals 6 over 5. Alright, now 6 divided by 5, we can do over here. So long division. Remember, you can think about this like the person writing the ridiculously monster. So the thing that goes inside at the end of the day is going to be the person, and then the 5 is going to go outside. We're also trying to figure out how many times 5 fits into 6. So 5 fitting into 6. So 5 can fit into 6 one time for sure. Okay, 6 minus 5 is going to be 1. And then if I put a decimal point above and below this and add a 0, bring it down. So now I've got 10, and 5 can go to 10 2 times. Okay, that's equals 0. So now I've got 1.2 T equals 1.2. And because it's time, we're measuring that in seconds.